I knew I should have stayed home. The moment I walked into Luigi's authentic Italian, a wave of nausea hit me, not from the aroma of garlic, but from the sight of Maria, my ex, sitting at a candlelit table with a guy who looked suspiciously like a male model. I considered turning around, but my friend Tom had already spotted me and was waving me over to our table, oblivious to the impending disaster. We exchanged awkward pleasantries, the kind you use when you haven't seen someone in a while but also desperately wish you still hadn't. Tom, bless his oblivious heart, launched into a detailed account of his latest Dungeons & Dragons campaign, while I tried to discreetly gauge the situation across the room. Maria seemed genuinely happy, laughing at something her companion said. A pang of something uncomfortably close to jealousy twisted in my stomach. Then it happened. The waiter arrived with our food, a massive plate of spaghetti carbonara for me. As he placed it down, my clumsy self managed to knock over my water glass, sending a tidal wave of ice water directly into Maria's lap. Time seemed to slow to a crawl. Maria shrieked, her date jumped up, and I just stood there, mortified. The entire restaurant went silent. Red-faced, I stammered apologies, grabbing napkins and making the situation infinitely worse. Maria glared at me, her eyes blazing. I braced myself for the inevitable verbal lashing. But it never came. Instead, she started laughing. A genuine, uninhibited laugh that filled the entire restaurant. Her date looked bewildered, Tom was choking on his own spaghetti, and I was utterly confused. Seriously, Mark, she said, wiping tears from her eyes. Only you could manage something like this. She then turned to her date, David, this is Mark. We dated back in college. He once set my hair on fire trying to light a birthday cake. David looked slightly alarmed. It's a pleasure, he said, extending a cautious hand. As it turned out, Maria wasn't angry. Seeing me fumble, seeing me be my usual awkward self, had reminded her of all the silly, endearing things she had once loved about me. It was a strange moment of unexpected connection, a reminder that even in the midst of embarrassment, there can be a flicker of warmth. David, however, did not seem to share the sentiment and ushered Maria away shortly after. I guess some moments are just for two people.